Hello, TEQ Crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will be conducting a technical analysis of SelfKey Coin. Looking at our chart, we can see that we have multiple lines here, which represent our historical support and resistance levels. Currently, we can observe a downtrend being broken to the upside with significant volume, indicating the beginning of an uptrend. The price movements are continuing to break above past resistance levels, especially the recent breakthrough of the 8,800 level, which can be considered a strong support and resistance zone based on previous interactions. Additionally, if this level is breached, our next target would be around 0.001. These levels are significant because we have seen previous interactions at these levels. Along with these factors, breaking through this range could potentially lead to a further rise towards 0.010. Currently, our hope is for the price to maintain its position above the purple trend line and continue its ascent. As long as this trend line remains intact, we can expect the upward movement to continue. Now let's examine our moving averages and share our comments with you. Currently, the price is above the 200-day moving average, indicating a potential continuation of the upward trend. Moreover, the 20-day moving average is on the verge of crossing above the 50-day moving average. In fact, we can anticipate this crossover to happen in the next few days. Once the blue line crosses above the red line, we can expect further upward movement in the price. Our analysis suggests that as long as the price remains above the 20-day moving average, the medium-term trend can continue. Let's conclude by saying this. Now let's move on to our indicator analysis, my friends. We will now share our Fisher and WAV trend indicators with you. Looking at the Fisher indicator, we can see that it is in the overbought zone. Although it is not exactly in the extreme overbought territory, the fact that it formed a peak around level 2 can be interpreted as a mild buy signal. As long as there is no downward break, we can expect the upward movement in price to continue. Moving on to the WAV trend indicator after closing Fisher, we can observe that the volume has slowed down, indicating a consolidation phase. We need to be cautious as a downward break can occur at any moment. Additionally, it has reached the overbought zone, and the graph suggests that strong sell signals can be expected during these levels. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor any breakout in WAV trend, which can be interpreted as a strong sell signal. Let's mention this here as well. After closing WAV trend, let's finally look at the RSI indicator. Currently, RSI is at the 70 level. Staying above 70 can be considered positive, as it indicates the potential for the trend to continue. If we draw a trend line on RSI, it is not a clear trend, but we can say there is a slight upward trend. If this trend line in RSI does not break downward, we can expect further upward movement in price. After closing RSI, looking at our support and resistance levels, we do not want the breach of the 0088 level downward. Moreover, the upward break of the 0.1 level is necessary. If the price holds within the rising trend, it will continue to rise. However, if this trend line is broken downward, we have a support level around 0.06, and we need to be cautious at that point. The price movements can potentially drop to that level. We should also keep in mind that, and finally, let's look at our Bollinger Bands. Currently, the price has reached the upper portion of the Bollinger Band. After reaching this level, we may witness a decrease in price as it potentially moves back into the band. In this case, the price movements can drop to the middle orange line, which represents the middle line of the Bollinger Band. We need to be cautious in this regard. Assuming that it drops in the next few days, it will approximately align with the rising trend. Therefore, it won't be much of a concern. It would be more appropriate to wait for the break below the middle line, indicating a downward movement. Looking at the past, we can see that it often fails to break above, and these points where it doesn't break above actually act as support for our downtrend. So, we can say that the Bollinger Bands serve as a useful tool for determining trends. Due to the Bollinger Bands, we may witness a slight decrease in price. However, we want it to drop to the middle line and then turn upwards again. When it breaks downward, we can consider reducing our holdings, but it's ultimately up to us. However, we can say that it indicates a selling signal. After closing our Bollinger Bands, let's slowly conclude our video. In this video, we shared the technical analysis of SelfKey Coin with you. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. To stay informed about upcoming videos, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.